For decades, every mayor and police chief has said Albuquerque needs more community policing, or they've claimed we already have it. But what exactly does it mean? And is it truly a solution to our crime crisis? Target 7 finds out in its search for solutions. Coffee with a cop. Perfect. Nice. Junior police academies.
And Legos.
And cops shopping with kids. We have all been told these are examples of community policing.
It's not much. It's not directly addressing the things that are causing people to need the police in the first place.
Arizona State University professor Michael Scott is considered one of the leading experts in community policing in the country.
It can mean anything from police officers serve ice cream to kids in the neighborhood, which would be a very weak form of it, to something more sophisticated.
APD has launched several projects they have called a sophisticated level of community policing, such as making officers more visible and forcing them to talk to people, like Mandy Hopkins, who has lived on the streets for the past 5 years. Officers have told her where she could find a bed and a meal. APD also created a new position in the police department. Liz Armijo is in charge of community policing efforts.
Community policing, it's a relationship. It's a relationship between the department and the community, and it has to be built on trust, and it's about solving problems and reducing crime. And it's that simple.
Other APD projects they have called community policing efforts include working with churches like this one. The place of worship puts into a database that they have drug abuse counseling and meals for the homeless. So when an officer comes in contact with someone, their phone tells them there are social services nearby. APD is equipping every officer with a cell phone, and neighborhood associations have the number if they need to talk to a cop. So if there is a problem in my neighborhood that's not an emergency, instead of calling 911, I can have my neighborhood block captain call my local cop.
Sergeant Middleton, Albuquerque Police.
Security manager William Epps has called his cop dozens of times.
Community policing works because they are visible all the time, not just part of the time.
Scott says to know whether we have community policing in Albuquerque and if it's reducing crime, all of us should ask ourselves these 4 questions. Do you know who your police officer is? Do you know how to get a meeting with one? Do you have confidence the cop knows how to help? And would you work with a cop to solve a problem?
If the answer to all of that is yes, pretty good bet you've got community policing and you've got at least a reasonably strong version of it.
In January 2018, about 5% of APD's calls for service in the Southwest Area Command came from officers who spotted a potential crime before anyone could call 911. A year later, it's 50%. When APD reached a settlement agreement with the Department of Justice, there were 15 community policing mandates the department had to meet. So far, they have met most of those.